Well, we are making history today.
Congratulations, guys. Hey.
Let's go.
Amazing. So now we all have a responsibility to start validating the chain, make sure that it corresponds to the agreement on the content of the chain, which is plus the constitution change plus the the 1.0.2 update. My recommendation is that we look at the schedule, agree on the schedule, and unless we have a hard showstopper discovered in the next hours, we let transaction go through. I'm looking at the schedule right now, same time as you, I guess.
Can we discuss, I just posted the ADP's proposed schedule, and could we please just take everyone, it's in the Validate Telegram channel. I don't have admin privileges there, so I'm not able to pin, and I believe that would be important to pin, as well as pinning the Genesis block up there for people who need to have that.
Is there any way we could get the content to be validated before that time? Otherwise, we would push it back. Like if there's any inconsistencies or...
Look at the time, Alex. There's plenty of time to validate.
Yeah. I know. But if you can get that...
They don't plan on launching until Sunday morning. So we got plenty of time to validate, right?
看了一下，是今天晚上9点开始这个卖出来，这个收了。我看好像跟我们之前的理解不对，应该是错了。今天晚上9点开始卖是，然后就是说从现在开始的到今天晚上9点，这10多个小时做什么？做验证是吧？做一些把1.0.2 build 出来。背一下，1.0.2。
对，然后刚刚那个Telegram群也放了那个 APP 的内容，大家也可以看一下。
我
给大家翻译一下吧，这可能是咱们跟我们好像理解有点出入啊。
Sorry.
All right, so everybody's happy with the schedule. I mean, this is an event now. We have, I don't know how many thousand people looking at us. We should thank them for their patience and the fact that we've done great due diligence on the release from EOS.io, and that we're very happy and proud. So, I mean, this is all our show. We are 134 online right now.
We represent multitudes. We are just a small group here. We represent multitudes, and this will be the first decentralized blockchain, true decentralization. So
why don't we all punch in the country we're from in the chat? That's going to be amazing already.
While we have people on this call, while we have people watching worldwide, let's remind everyone that it is our stance that for now, voting should only take place on EOS. We do not yet have portals that we can all come to agreements that are trusted directly. If you do trust the people that are bringing you to a portal, make sure you know them. It's our stance that for now, voting should take place securely using EOS.
Thank you for that. Thank you for that reminder, Timothy.
Yeah, not
wow.
The tools that have been verified by third parties. 对，就是还要继续提醒下大家，就是现在说真正第三方的这个投票方法都没有绝对安全的，绝对安全现在只有通过 EOS 的命令行方式投票。对，但是咱中国应该有不少地方投应该是比较这个还是安全一点。
I have a question. I'm looking at the schedule and it says that Saturday 1300 UTC, 10 seed nodes will announce their IP addresses, and then Sunday morning the BPC node will connect to the seed and push out blocks. Does that mean we can't start validating until, I mean, we need the initial blocks to validate, right? So where does validation come in this schedule?
We put the schedule on the screen.
Hey guys, we're going to end the live stream, so thanks for watching. And if you are watching this later, just feel free.
Okay, so who should put that on the screen? I can.
Why are we ending the live stream? Should keep going. We're not done here yet.
I think there's 3 live streams going actually, so I'm not sure it's a complete killer.
Yeah, David Moss, if you have the schedule, can you screen share it up for everyone to see?
Yeah, hold on a sec.
Hey, can we get Kevin to mute his mic, please? It's been open the whole call.
Maybe Mark, can you mute everybody? Reset everything. It's pretty hard to hear everybody.
I think meshing needs to happen sooner.
Okay, can everyone see this?
Yes.
Zoom in a little bit.
Okay, again, this is the ABP's proposed schedule. This is, again, this is now something that is open completely for discussion. This is just one person.
Well, correct me if I'm wrong, but what we had been saying in the previous meetings is that we would have a go, no-go vote tonight, and then we would start validating after that. If that's changed, that's okay. I'm just trying to be clear on exactly what we're talking about doing.
It doesn't seem like the schedule we agreed to me. It seems like it's 12 hours too late. 12 hours farther on, I mean.
Okay. I'm happy to.
We also receive new software which will arrive any moment now. So let's give the ABP the time he or she.
Yes. Let's give them.
Yeah, I just want to know between now and the meshing, we still have a bit of time. So what do we do at the moment? If for the non-ABPs, I mean. So that wasn't.
Yeah, basically it's we need 10 volunteers as seed nodes, which is I believe on here, and then after that the ABP will connect to those when ready to start sending blocks, and they will provide snapshots to validators. And that can start happening as soon as the ABP is ready to go. But we do not have I do not believe we have the entire GitHub project ready to completely go yet. I'll check in with Nathan, and we also need to make sure that everything else is ready to go with I think that's it. It's V1 1.02. So let me check in with it.
It also says Sunday morning the node will push blocks out to the network. So we get no blocks until Sunday morning.
Yeah, and I again, that's what I'm putting. This is what I'm trying to do is be a conduit here and not try to overinterpret. And so, what would the group propose? That seems like it is a long period of time. Suggestions?
I'm fine with the schedule.
Chris,
I think.
hello. Well, once we have the Genesis, we can start meshing right now. I don't see why we should wait until meshing.
Well, we can mesh now. We'd like to validate as soon as possible.
Right, because if we establish a huge mesh that is like prod, and then we inject a chain there, hopefully it's going to be frozen, and we don't, I don't know what supplies we're going to see after, right? Can we get a snapshot of the content somehow?
What we're trying to do is get all the BPCs, the candidates connected before starting to send blocks.
That I understand. We could start meshing right now, because we have the Genesis file. But we want to get the content as fast as possible.
The ABP is not ready to start that process, but we'll be ready.
Then the ABP does not need to do anything for us to mesh. We have Genesis file. We can start connecting.